What's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? Your boy Josh here again at Litwheels, doing another little show, another little 30, maybe 20, maybe 10, maybe 15, we don't know. We're just gonna do a little show today, a little YouTube, a little blog with you guys today. How's everybody doing, man? Hope everybody's doing good. Just gonna give you guys a little follow-up on what's been going on, man. I got a lot of good stuff that's been happening lately. Not with the Hot Wheels stuff, but yes, Hot Wheels stuff. We have a lot of pieces that are gonna be going through in the collection that we're gonna be pushing. I'm gonna explain that to you guys in a few seconds. Yeah, we're doing some upgrades, man. My whole mission in this is, like I told you guys in the last previous videos, is leveling up my collection. I'm trying to get this collection to another level, and you know, I'm having an amazing time with my main lines, premiums, red line collections and stuff like that. But my whole goal now is to step it up a step higher, and what that means that there's gonna be some pieces that gotta go to make way for the others that are coming in. We all know, I mean, like I said before, different levels of collecting and stuff like that. I feel like I'm ready to step up my notch and go up to from D to C, from C to B. I want to be in the level B right now, because the level A is those big high roller pieces, but we're not there yet, but we're working on our way there, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's been an amazing week. I want to take you know, a few seconds to give a big shout out to someone very special in my channel, someone that not everybody knows, but it's a YouTuber that has been coming through and privately PMing me, and I'm sure that this guy, I'm sure that he does this with everybody that he sees that is trying to grow in the hobby. He looks like that type of person that comes down and says, you know, I'm up here, let me give you a hand up, and that is Mustang Hunter. I'm sure a lot of you guys that follow YouTube, they've seen him. Maybe you have come across him, spoken with him. Maybe you have, you know, shared business with him, done whatever. But this guy has come into my channel, and all I have gotten from this guy since the first day that he came out and reached out to me was nothing but positive vibes and a true gentleman in the game. I gotta put it to you like that. Very respectful. I look at most of his YouTube channels. Me and my grandson have seen them. We follow him a lot, and it's funny because couple of months, like about a month ago, I was in the Texas area. I was visiting my grandkids and my daughter up there, and going to a wedding, and I did a video up there at my grandson's house, and I was like, he had these little mystery packs, which was the mystery Porsche, and I was like super impressed that he had that. I love that piece so much. So Mustang Hunter comes out and reaches out to me and says, oh, that's a pretty cool video. I mean, he's always complimenting the videos that I do and giving me words of encouragement and stuff like that. And he says, I got a package that I'm gonna send you. I didn't put two and two together. I said, okay, that's awesome. You know, you don't have to. I mean, that's, you know, this is a total stranger in my life. I don't know this guy. I never co-mingled with him. And in the hobby, you know, yeah, you come across those guys, but they're very rare. They're very rare, right? So anyways, he says, I'm going to send you a little package. I'm going to send you a little bundle. And I kind of am a little bit late to make this video. The bundle came to me like 5 days ago. I was shocked. I've communicated with him, you know, a couple days after. I was like, whoa, yo, you impressed me, dude. Like, really? And he sent me that package, man. That package was amazing. The guy really did his thing, man. So he sends me this package, right? Sends me this package. I'm gonna kind of cover some of the stuff here. Let me go ahead and open it. He sends me this package, and this package was a whole bunch of cards inside of it. Man, like this dude like blew my brains out, man. I mean, I get gifts from my family, I get gifts from the people in my community that I work with. They go travel around the world, they come back. But to get a YouTuber and somebody that's an inspiration to me, every time I see his channel, you know, I always mention a couple of guys. I mean, since day one, I've been respecting every YouTuber that gives us information and that takes their time to do these videos and keep us up to par with what's going on out there, right? Yo, Mustang Hunter, you did yourself, man. I don't even know how to repay you. I kind of know because I'm already in the mission. But I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, man. May God bless you, brother. May God bless you in wealth. May He bless you in health. May He bless you with all your heart's desires, bro. May He truly, truly, and I mean this from my mouth to God's ears, man. May He bless you, bro, because you're one of the good ones, bro. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart, man. This was a gift from a total stranger. And I respect that. I you know, like he didn't hesitate, man. These are fire little pieces, man. I mean, he did that and he sent me that little Porsche that I was about to steal from my grandson, Ethan. Don't go telling Ethan that I said that now. I was contemplating on putting that bad boy in my pocket when I was leaving Texas. No, I'm not one of those guys in Walmart, so don't get me started now. Don't do that. But yo, Mustang Hunter, from the bottom of the heart, brother, God bless you, man, and thank you. And I'm not gonna say I owe you because you're not gonna accept that, but I got you. I got you. So from the bottom of the heart, Mustang Hunter, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very, very much, man. And to all those people that do this kind of gestures like these, man, yo, you guys are awesome, man. For real, you guys are awesome. You know, I have no words to express on how that is. I mean, like I said, I got family members that have done that. I have family members that have sent me, you know, people that I'm acquainted with. But a total stranger that's never seen me and just seen my small little channel reaching out to me and doing that. Yo, guys, definitely, yo, man, you did that. You did that, bro. Let's leave it at that, bro. You already know. So anyways, guys, yeah, we got some other pieces in the collection. One of my videos that you guys seen in the past, I'm hunting these special super treasure hunts. They're not special. They're out there. The price is out there. I mean, it's there. A lot of times I've noticed that I try to negotiate with people and then they come back and say, you know, I really don't want to sell it. I want to keep it in the collection. But one of those cars is, I'm going to mention it here on this YouTube channel again. One of those cars is, you guys remember that I wanted to get the 599XX and we were able to get that. So I'm super stoked up with this piece in my collection. Thanks to a buddy of mine down here that made that happen. There's other cars that, you know, we're coming across. The one that I'm going to be talking about today was another local collector that we reached out to. A friend of mine, he was trying to work a deal with a friend of mine's and he was trying to sell a little lot, and I got in it right there with my friend and I was able to get this piece out of that deal. So, but nevertheless, the other cars that I'm reaching out, if anybody out there has them, you can PM me. I'm trying to get this super treasure hunt, the super treasure hunt of this R32 Skyline. I'm really out trying to get it. I need, if you have it and you want to depart from it or you got extras, reach out to me, man. We can work the deal. I got trades. Also, this Skyline right here as well. This is the R32, another R32. There's a super treasure hunt to this, a super treasure hunt to that. Then I'm trying to see if I can get it and we can work out a deal. I got stuff that you might be interested in. And one of my super cars that I'm after is the Enzo Ferrari super treasure hunt. I would like the one with the black variant with the black seats, but if not, the beige one is just fine. I just need it to be the super treasure hunt. So for anybody that's looking at these videos, old collectors that have these pieces and might want to try to part away to get something else or whatever, yeah, if you have any of these three right here, and you're willing to depart from them and you want to work out a deal, give Litwheels a PM on my YouTube channel. You could text me. Instagram, you can find me on the Josh Natal 73 Litwheels. You can PM me there. But yeah, I'm looking for those pieces. So if anybody has them, yo, reach out to your boy. And you know, I got Roxy's. We got plenty of Roxy's. We got Roxy's to play with. We got Nuggets. You want to play with Nuggets? We got Nuggets. And if you don't want to trade, and that's fine. I can depending on the price, if we come in an agreement, I'm more than happy to grab that piece from you. And if it makes sense to me, it makes sense to you, and we could that, then hey, we locked. You heard? I'll get that from you. So yeah, let me talk about a couple of pieces that I got over Whatnot. Turnux, I think it is. I got my other Ferrari, the F40. I've been not after this piece, but he ran it and it came out a good deal. He was actually doing a Lucy show, and I said, "Dope, do you have an Enzo Ferrari or the Ferrari 599 and XX?" And he says, "I don't have that, but I have this." And he started running it, and as soon as he ran it, I think he put it for like $25 start, and I bidded it to $35, and boom, 35. I was the last one to grab it, and I ended up grabbing it. I'm happy that I got it. It's a nice piece, F40. I mean, all these Ferraris, I like the history of what's going on with them. I like to keep, even though now we have the new ones that are coming in. I have the unspun, that unspun, the one that just came out that I showed you guys a video on. This one right here. It's the Ferrari F90, the Stugaria, whatever. That Ferrari right there. I got the unspun. This is an unspun. It's got the wheels, but it's actually an unspun one. So I kind of like adapted with these wheels right there. And then, bam, we got the F40 that came in. Bad boys right there, bro. Sheesh. The Ferraris are looking high. I can't wait for that hauler to come out, man. That hauler come out, boy. I'm going to get it one way or the other, but I'm going to get me that hauler. And I need an open hauler. I need it open. So, super stoked up that I got these, the Ferrari F40 and the F90, right? And also that other F40. This is actually an open hood. I think the hood opens up in the back, the trunk. But obviously I'm not gonna open it. I'm gonna keep it right here in the package. If I ever get a chance to get it loose, then I'll enjoy it that way. But I was at Target the other day, a couple days ago. I think it was yesterday. Today's Saturday, right? Yeah, yesterday. I went to Target, and boy, I scored on my little red Civic EF from Red Edition. Man, this thing looks super hot, man. I wish I had another one because I'm going to wheel swap it. I'm definitely going to wheel swap it and keep it carded on my Red Edition. So super happy to have grabbed that, right? So anyways, the main car today that I'm going to be talking about is a car that it was in the works. I mean, I was looking at all these older older Super Treasure hunts. Also, the Chevy Silverado 83, the gold one, Super Treasure Hunt. If anybody has that puppy too, I need that puppy. Listen to me, guys. I know that maybe I'll get whatever number of peoples that I get here, and if in that number, any low percentage of you have these cars that I'm talking about and would like to make a deal, we can go through your Whatnot. If you got a Whatnot, we can go if you're in the South Florida area. Next week I'm heading up to the Tampa Bay area. There's gonna be the Legends Tour is gonna be up there, but there's also gonna be a Toys diecast show up there. So I'm hoping that I find these cars in this place, because I'm not hunting in the stores for anything else, but these are the cars that I'm hunting for now. I'm hunting for old collections. As all y'all know, the tariffs are up. Things are changing a little bit in the Hot Wheel game, but if you could get your hands on them older stuff, like I believe somebody on one of the channels said, look for the old collections. Try to focus on your PC, on your personal collection. And this is the time to do it. And how better to do it? Go to these places where they have them, flea markets, places where collectors are out there, and try to sort out these older pieces that are part of the history of the Hot Wheel collecting, and that a lot of these old guys got. You know, it's nice to have the new stuff, blah blah blah, all the new super treasure hunts that came out and all of that. But when you get these older ones that are holding their value, as a matter of fact, there goes a video back there. I believe Pikes Peak, and I don't know if I got the rights to do that or not. But hey, listen, man, I ain't trying to bite for nobody. But he did a video 6 months ago, right? And that video was from Peak Time Racing. Peak Time Racing. He did that video, and he inspired me a lot, man. Peak Time Racing, thank you for doing your videos, man. I learned a lot from you. Your collection is off the chain, dude. Fire. So he did that video about some of these super treasure hunts, and it intrigued me. I said, you know what? I want to reach out to those super treasure hunts. I would love to have those in my collection. So he did a video where he was talking about pretty much all these cars, the Nugget, Ferraris, the Porsches. You guys already know. I have the Porsche 993, the 993 GT2. I got the half cage. I would love to get the full cage, and I'm going to be getting them. You know, they're going to be falling. Believe me, they're going to be falling. But I love to see how these cars have held their value and they're going up. And the reason I'm saying Pikes Peak is because 6 months ago this video came out, and it says my Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunt collection and the worth of them, and the prices that he has given us there 6 months ago. Some of these cars have gone up $30 to $40 from that time. So these cars are not just your regular cars. They're cars that they're doing what the old super treasure hunts used to do, that used to hold some value. These cars are working their way up in that area, and we all know that the JDMs are really the cars that are kind of like doing that. And the Porsches with the GT3, Ferrari is a different. Ferraris are a league of their own. They do whatever they do, and that's money. Period. Ferrari, we all know when we collect them, even in real life, that's the high stakes. I know they got Bugattis out there. I know they got Koenigsegg, whatever all these super excited cars are. But Ferrari is like, damn, bro. Ferrari's Ferrari, period. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, you know, Porsche, the 911, you know, not any other Porsche, but the 911. These are cars that have history and their pedigrees. You know what I'm saying? So, JDM is doing the same thing now. Especially the R34s, they're very strong. The Skylines R34s, the MK4 Supras. You know, these are cars that in the Hot Wheel world, they come out with whatever. Hondas, EKG9s, EK9s, all these cars, they'll make a toy, and people are after those toys. Those toys, they're getting swept out of the pegs, man. And especially if they do the super treasure hunt of that version. So this car, a friend of mine did a lot sale, and in that lot sale, he said, look, you know, you want to come in with me? So it helps my pocket in trying to get it. There was 5 cars in there. Out of the 5 cars, he ended up keeping 4, and I kept just this one because of the amount of money that I gave. Because the lot came to $550, and out of that $550 divided by 5 cars, that's what I said I was gonna give him. So I ended up getting this car in a hell of a deal. And if you look back at that video, most of those cars are there, and they have gone up in value. From what he's got it to what it's selling now, it's going up in value. So this car, I ended up with it practically, I think, about $100. And I didn't only get the regular car. I got the main line, which is the car that we're talking about, is the R34, Nissan R34. This car came out in 2017. This is a 2017 car. Perfect condition car. Both of them were in perfect condition. So I said, you know, I think there was 2 Silverados in that package. There was a Redline Collection Supra. It was 2 Silverados, the Redline Collection Supra. I think the other car was, what was that other card? Because I just went to pick up the one that I had, and he ended up giving me this one anyways. So in all of this, I got the R34 Green Line Skyline, and I also ended up with the Super Treasure Hunt of that variant, which this thing is sick because it's a car that I wanted in my collection. It's one of those old Super Treasure Hunts that I'm after, and I'm super happy that in that deal I ended up coming out with that piece. So Rich, thanks again, bro. Me and you are linking up nice. Yes, I know I owe you one of the new haulers. I got you, you know what I'm saying? Yo, the Ferrari, I gotta give you that box too. But so far our business is doing good, bro, and I appreciate you for that, man. Big ups, Papa. Thank you. I know you watch these videos, you're very undercover, but I thank you a lot for that, man. Thank you for giving that trust in me. And this guy we met through the Porsche. I went to a car club, and he drives a GT3. So this is how I met this guy up in the Boca area, actually in Diamonds and Donuts in South Florida. They do this event down here, Diamonds and Donuts, and that's where I got the opportunity to meet him. And yo, he collects Hot Wheels. My boy Jonathan, this guy collects Hot Wheels. I met him in the pegs, and this guy is a mechanic for Ferraris. This guy is a beast on Ferraris. A mechanic not just for Ferraris, but for exotic cars. What's the name of his shop? Supercar Mechanic, Supercar something. I'll get the link on that whenever I know how to put links up and stuff like that. But his name is Jonathan. A hell of a mechanic. Awesome dude, bro. I'm really glad, especially with the prices that Porsche. And I'm gonna tell you what, I take my car to the Porsche dealer. I did the spark plugs there, the plugs. I did the oil change there, and boy, I was 4 stacks deep. But I would like to keep it there, because the truth of the matter is that anything that you do to those cars is good to have a book with you, because the book means a lot. So, but we're not talking about real life 911s. We're talking about collecting Hot Wheels here. So yeah, I was able to get these puppies, and you know, so far he's been a good strong piece in my pieces that have been coming in lately, but he doesn't have all the ones that I need. So if anybody out there has these pieces that I mentioned, the 2 Skylines and that Ferrari Enzo, and you want to get rid of it, yo, hit your boy Josh up at Litwheels, man. We can work something out. So yeah, guys, that's basically it. That's what I have. Like I said, I got Roxy's. I got a few Roxy's I can get rid of. I haven't ran them my whatnot yet, but all this stuff I'm holding, because these are the cars that I'm going to take next week to the car show up there in Tampa, and hopefully I'm after that purple NFT Silverado. But we know what we're talking. I said we're going to climb up the ladder. We're going to climb up that ladder. You heard? Those are pieces that I would like to have in my collection. So we're gonna find them, and we're gonna get them in my collection. And it's a goal of mine. You know, listen, when you start something, you don't stay in the bottom. You don't stay in the middle. You try to make it to the top. And I know I got a long way to go, but I'm gonna be working my way to it. So for all my subscribers that watch this is what I had to share with y'all today. If y'all like what you saw, hit like, and if you just want to watch, thank you for watching, appreciate you. And if you want to subscribe to my subscribers, y'all right there. Sometimes I got 335, sometimes it drops to 330. This is like a stock market, but I try not to focus too much on it, because what I do is just sharing my collection with you guys. Whether you like it, whether you want to subscribe, if you scroll through that channel and you learn something, or you can teach me something, that's what it's all about, man. I'm just having fun with this, guys. This is not my livelihood. This is just a hobby. I do the whatnot, not because I need to, but because it's just a part of the hobby that makes it even funner to sell this and buy this. And listen, collecting these toys I'm having a lot of fun with it. I love the new thing that's happening now with all these guys getting into the Pokemon stuff. A lot of them are trying to sell some of their collection just to get into that Pokemon. So be on the lookout, because you're gonna have some guys out there that I ended up getting my my mountain drifter from a guy that wanted to get into Pokemon. So I ended up getting my mountain drifter from him. And he had a couple more stuff, which I gotta reach out to him. I got his number. I gotta reach out to him. See if he's got anything else good around the collection. So anyways, guys, subscribers, if you subscribe, thank you. Those that hit like and that view this, thank you. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace and God bless. Mustang Hunter, again, my brother, I appreciate you. I don't know you, but I got you. Peace.
Peace